Nicki Minaj just confirmed everything about the industry. Holy. Just let me know if they eating babies, bro. That's all I need. That's all I care about. Are they eating babies or not, bro? Like, is that shit real, bro? Like, I think it's real. I think the Epstein, all that stuff, I think it's real. But let's see what Nicki Minaj has to say. You know what I'm saying? People always talk about victim and, you know, oh, it's so evil, this and that, da 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 da, after you already ran off with your M's. You know what I'm saying? How about you? You should have said all this while you was deep in it. Pause. Deep in it. Type ish. Anyway, let's get into the vid, man.
Nicki Minaj just pretty much confirmed everything you were told about the industry. In a recent interview with Bryce Crawford, what she revealed seems to justify why so many artists eventually leave the industry. Not only did Nicki call out what she describes as a hidden system of success, but she even admitted she regrets how her music influenced a generation. We are going to dive deep into her most important claims to understand exactly what Nicki Minaj is trying to tell us about the music industry. Nicki Minaj has been going through some sort of change over the last few years. I don't know if it's her maturing and finding God, or if it's just a PR strategy to rebrand herself. Either way, the Nicki Minaj of today is not the same we once saw back in the 2010s. To be honest with you, Nicki is the last celebrity I thought I would...
Nah, bro. She married a dude that was convicted of the R word, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she, you know, she might be losing her marbles. You feel me? Anyway.
See ever going through a Christian...
I think he was convicted of the R word. I don't know if it was the R word or like something else similar to the R word, but it's close enough for me, brother. Close enough for me. If anything close to that, you know, you done, brother. You know what I'm saying? And you married Nicki Minaj? How did that happen? I don't know. And they had a kid.
Rebrand. She completely caught me off guard this year with everything she's been doing. But in this interview,
she was standing behind Trump. You know what I'm saying? She was standing next to Trump for whatever. I think it was so that she can get her little green card or whatever it may be. But it's like, come on, big dog. Come on, bruh. Like, what you really about to talk about? She about to really say some like things that make no sense whatsoever. Honestly. But I'm here for it, man. It's like a train wreck, bro. Just gotta watch it. Just can't keep my eyes off it. You know what I mean?
She seems to explain why she switched her stance on the music industry and why she now presents herself as a Christian woman. According to Nicki, it is because the music industry is a deeply corrupting place. She almost describes it as being designed to guide you away from the light, to chase after gifts in the dark. Nicki made it clear she believes the music industry is actively turning people away from God.
Do you think that the music scene...
Oh, I seen this guy. He's like a Christian influencer. Like, he be like doing street interviews and stuff and be like giving people money and praying with them and shit like that. Shout out to bros. Type shit.
As a whole, just a broad statement, do you think the music scene is very demonically organized? Is there a lot of crazy stuff that happens in there? Can you kind of tell me a little bit about that?
Well, it sure isn't driving people to God. It's, you know, it definitely isn't making people want God more, because it focuses on the worship of material things. And we all play a part in it. I've played a part in it, of course. It's not healthy. Over time, it's not healthy mentally and for the soul.
Now ask yourself, what do you think she meant by this? She is not talking about the dark aesthetic imagery the industry heavily relies on.
Yeah.
She is speaking about the industry environment as a whole. While there might not be literal people in the industry telling you to turn away from God, the environment is designed to make people prioritize chasing money and success over anything else. If it's not about climbing the industry ladder and achieving more success, it's seen as pointless. The way she makes it sound is like celebrities are trained to be materialistic, replacing God with money and fame. This could explain why so many celebrities end up lost after fame. They are told that to be truly happy, they must achieve ultimate success. They dedicate their lives to getting to that level to unlock what it brings, only to realize that material things cannot fill the emptiness of the soul. Nicki is saying she noticed this when she made it to the very top. She realized that while she was chasing success, she was inadvertently getting further and further away from God. This alone could explain why so much dark imagery is utilized in the industry. When people lose their way, they allow darkness to take over. Eventually, that darkness comes out in their art through imagery or song lyrics. Now, something I have to give Nicki credit for is admitting that her music negatively influenced her fans.
I guess I feel a sense of responsibility too a lot of the times, because a lot of the stuff that I was rapping about, I didn't, I was so young too. I didn't realize that there are young people listening to it and how it could probably make them make certain decisions that wasn't, really thought out. Now, if I could do it all over again, I would have changed a lot of things that I said, because I just don't like the idea of thinking that these people will now grow up wanting to change themselves.
Do I believe that though? Like, ask yourself, do you believe that shit? If Nicki Minaj had to restart life, you know what I'm saying? Route 1, or who the fuck knows? You know what I'm saying? Could have been decent, could have been bad. It wouldn't be where she is right now. So Route 1, don't be rich and famous. Route 2, be rich and famous, and you gotta shake some ass. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make Anaconda and really bouncing your shit. You know what I'm saying? Really gotta make that shit shake. I'm pretty sure she would still do the same shit, bro. She would still do the same shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier to take this route after you already got all the money and the fame. However, you don't understand the money and the fame until you get the money and the fame. I learned that from, or not learned that from, but I watched a video about Will Smith, and he was talking about how he, like, the more money you get, the harder it is to be happy, basically. You know what I'm saying? And especially how hard it is to connect to other people, because everyone looks at you and thinks of what you can give them. You know what I'm saying? Rather than looks at you as a person. You know what I mean? So that shit kind of ass. I could see that. I could see that that's pretty ass. But you would probably do it again. She would probably do it again, bro. Do it again. You know what I mean? If not, give away all your money, bro. Give away, like, that's how you make the ultimate sacrifice. If you gonna make the ultimate sacrifice and you like, yo, all of this shit is wrong, fuck all this, give away all your money, bro. Keep like 10% of your shit and give away like 90% of your fucking money on. You feel me? And then live a very simple life. If you do that, you got my full respect, brother. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, we ball. You know what I'm saying? You stood on business. But nobody does that shit. You feel me? I don't know what she's doing behind closed doors, though. Maybe she's, like, giving away a lot of money, honestly, and, like, helping people and things of that nature. But, yeah.
As opposed to loving themselves, you know? Yeah. Like, as opposed to seeing how beautiful they are and realizing how much they have to offer the world just the way they are. That's what I think. That's what I think is very demonic about the industry as a whole, is that it makes people feel that they're never enough. And if you feel like you're never enough, how can you be happy?
Yeah.
During this part of the interview, she did what most artists would never do. Honestly, I was quite literally caught off guard when I heard her say that. Usually, artists deny that their music can influence fans. They always defend the music by saying it's just artistic expression, and it is not designed to influence anyone, even though researchers have stated that music...
Yeah, because Nicki Minaj, like, I don't know, bro. Like, when it comes to female artists, like, sex sells, bro. Like, it's almost like that's what they're promoting inside of their music. Like, Nicki, all her videos, she half naked, shit like that, you feel me? And it does kind of suck. She got that fucking BBL booty. You know, walk around with a BBL booty, and then now all the girls sitting on the bus thinking, damn, I don't got no BBL booty, no man gonna love me. But then on the same tip, niggas, when they see a BBL booty, that shit like a roller coaster, like woo, like go to a theme park. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want the theme park at home. You know what I mean? Like, I want shit to be chilling at home. I don't want my crib to be like a theme park type shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to live a cool, like, I want to be chill on some shit. So that's how niggas be thinking about BBLs and shit like that. Like, niggas be trying to crack. You know what I'm saying? But after they crack, they trying to skedaddle. You know what I'm saying? After they get a little, they trying to get up out of there. You feel me? So I don't know. It's kind of weird with that. Like, I don't know why girls be getting like BBLs and shit. Like, cause what's the purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like I watched the video. They said, oh my god, I just saw a BBL at fucking at Walgreens. What the fuck is a BBL doing at Walgreens? You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like you can't even go to certain. You like your shit out of place in certain places. Why the fuck you got a BBL? You feel me? BBLs are only for the club, the mall. That's about it. The club and the mall. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. That's the only places justifiable for the BBL. Even the gym. The gym, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They was like, why the fuck I see a BBL at the gym? That shit like why the fuck you in the gym? You with a BBL. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Anyway.
It is highly influential. Unlike others, Nicki is not trying to remove her responsibility. She is actively admitting she believes her music did, in fact, influence her fans negatively. Essentially, Nicki is saying that her music pushed a certain culture and glorified a specific look. Constantly rapping about that lifestyle influenced her fans to adopt it for themselves. For an artist as successful and influential as Nicki Minaj, saying that out loud is truly important. She is taking accountability, and more celebrities should follow her lead. You cannot use all that fame and influence to make yourself rich, but then act like you're not influencing anyone when you get called out. Now, in the next part of the interview, Nicki answers the question everyone wants to know. Is there really a powerful organization that controls the artists in the industry?
Is there an actual group of powerful people that kind of control everything?
Okay, let me say, my situation is I feel like it's very personal. Like, I feel that there definitely is a group of people that have made things very difficult for me, but I don't know if they're Illuminati. I don't know what they are. I always was looking at it as if this was a personal issue, that one person didn't really like me and they happened to be in a powerful position, and they were able to use their influence to make people go against me. And that because, they couldn't get certain money with me, that, they wanted the money not to come to me. I never looked at it as if it was like an entire secret society against me.
Yeah.
But who knows? It could be. It could have been. Who knows? But however, it definitely has been spiritual. Now, what they call themselves and what they proclaim to be, only they could tell you that.
Yeah.
But has it been a spiritual warfare? Absolutely.
While Nicki didn't necessarily name a specific group, she admitted that there had to be one. She said she never dealt with them directly, as her situation was just individual powerful people trying to bring her down, not necessarily a powerful collective working against her. Now, I found this interesting. I was left wondering if Nicki genuinely believed that, or if she was just not trying to say too much that would get her in trouble later down the line.
Man, this nigga should have asked her and said, okay, bruh, I saw you standing by Trump. How you feel about the U.S. blowing up a school in Iran with fucking 400 kids? You know what I'm saying? A monastery school. I don't know what the fuck it's called. It was a school full of kids. How you feel about that? And you were standing next to him. So how you feel about that? That's what you should have been asking her. Nigga ain't asking the right questions. You know what I'm saying? Let's get down to the nitty gritty. I want to know some real shit. How you feel about that school getting blown up? Oh, tight shit. Tight shit. Nah, she trying to do the right thing, bro. She trying to be a better her, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as you get older, this starts to happen. But this damn near only starts to happen after like you make it or you solidify yourself and your life is good and you made the money that you needed to make, things of that nature. But usually like before that, you don't really get that awakening moment like this. You know what I'm saying? Like if she was still grinding, no money, trying to make it, like she would make Anaconda again. She would make it again, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you almost need to hit that level to like awaken yourself to where it's like, okay, I'm no longer chasing money. What the fuck else is there happening? Like what the fuck else is there to life? You know what I mean? And then that's how you end up in this situation. But I'm not saying that it's a bad situation, but yeah, it's when you start to look into the nitty gritty of life after you already have what you need. You know what I'm saying? Because the money is the root of all evil. And as you pursue money, you gonna start doing bad shit, bro. It is what it is. If you're trying to make it in a like unorthodox type of way, like if you're going to fucking, you're working as a fucking mechanic, you feel me? You're not necessarily in this position. You feel me? You're a welder, and you're not in this position. You know what I'm saying? But when you're trying to make it off of other people's eyeballs on you, usually you have to do outlandish shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, type shit.
While Nicki is running around calling out the industry, she is also still a part of it. She is still dropping music, going on tour, and making mainstream appearances. Maybe she does know there is a group, but it would be in her best interest to allude to them but never actually name them. Which makes total sense when you listen to what she said next. Nicki claims that some powerful individuals want to control all the artists. She said if these artists don't fall in line and choose to work with them, they purposely sabotage your career.
I started realizing people are really vindictive in this industry. That if you don't, in other words, like I started realizing that if you don't get money with one person or specific people, they don't want you to get money at all.
Whoa.
And that's when I started realizing, like, oh my gosh, what did I sign up for? Because
Whoa. Damn, whoa. Damn, whoa. Welcome to capitalism, nigga. That's literally like capitalism. That's literally what capitalism is. You feel me? Elon Musk just became a fucking trillionaire. How the fuck you become a trillionaire? That's made up money, nigga. That shit ain't real. You know what I'm saying? That's not even like a real amount of money. You're a trillionaire? You got $1 trillion? The fuck? What's after $1 trillion, nigga? A gazillion, nigga? What the fuck? Like, that's literally capitalism. This nigga just got $1 trillion cause what the fuck? Damn near $1 billion is like fake money, bro. You could live the rest of your life. Your kids could live their life off a bill, bro. You feel me? You feeding generations. $1 trillion? That shit is like, this is just capitalism. Like, yeah, Elon Musk, he's like, yo, I'm taking money from everybody, nigga. I'm taking money from fucking everybody, fuck everybody. I'm taking all the bread. And that's the same shit that happens in the music industry because they own the companies and shit like that. Do I believe that there's like a secret organization where niggas are like OD on some crazy shit? Yeah. Do I think it's focused on the music industry? Not as much. There's niggas that, whatever the dude name that owns Palantir, or Palantir or whatever it is, that nigga, he part of whatever secret organization going on. That nigga on some different shit. You know what I'm saying? There's some niggas in the government that are on some shit like that. You feel me? Like, I don't think niggas are becoming trillionaires off the music industry. Billionaires, cool, yes. The trillionaires, you know what I'm saying? The niggas with fucking 100 bill, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6 bill. Them niggas is on some evil shit. The music industry, I feel like over the last couple of years, it got knocked down a notch for me. You feel me? Like, if I wanted to be an evil billionaire, evil trillionaire, I don't think I'm gonna fucking try to fucking underhand Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tweaking. Cause there's niggas out here making billions of dollars, like trillions. Look. I mean, I don't know who the fuck else got $1 trillion. Just Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the first trillionaire fucking ever. The fuck? What is he gonna do with $1 trillion? Niggas, you better start helping niggas. That nigga still ain't helping nobody. Nigga got $1 trillion. He in bed sleep right now. Nigga, you need to be giving away billions at a time. Help niggas out. Nigga, fuck what we got going on? Nigga just sitting on $1 trillion. That's fucked up. How you gonna sit on $1 trillion? Let's be for real. Okay, bro. I'm yapping.
I didn't know that these people would be so territorial over people, you know, that they don't even know, that they don't have any claims to. But that's what it started feeling like. It started feeling like everyone wanted to like stake their claim into human beings, like they were property. And if you didn't abide by their rules or put money in their pocket, they would actively try to stop you from making money to feed your family, from prospering in the industry that you love.
Whoa.
So that's when a different light bulb went off in my head. Like, what the heck did I get into?
Whoa. Okay. I got a lot of questions because that when you say that they would stop you from flourishing in general, are you saying outside of just the music industry, like they would try to stop from flourishing in every aspect?
If you're in the music industry, that's the way you make money. So everything is kind of the music industry.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be like if you had a disagreement with one person, instead of that person just moving on with their life and you moving on with your life, it would be like this person would call someone else so that you won't get an opportunity over there. And then that would continue happening. But not just with me. I saw it with a lot of very talented people, that they were talented and maybe one particular person or one particular group of people didn't like them. And because of that, they kind of just got, made to be like almost invisible.
Now, when you listen to this, it completely contradicts what she just said previous. First, she says there isn't a powerful group running the industry, but then she alludes to there being exactly that. People who have the power to control the industry through what she described as almost a hidden system of success. This is what I mean by Nicki wanting to call out the system without really calling them out. She wants to expose the people working against her without calling out the entire system, because she still wants to operate within it. From what I see, people believe Nicki was talking about Jay-Z and Roc Nation here. She is referring to the allegations she previously made about Jay-Z and Desiree Perez. The reason people think she is talking about them in this interview is because of the massive Twitter rant she aimed directly at them earlier this year. Around the Grammys, Nicki started tweeting about Jay-Z, Roc Nation, and Desiree Perez. She accused them of a host of things, but most importantly, she alluded to issues she was having with the company regarding her career. In this interview, Nicki comes off as shading Jay-Z without actually trying to name him. She is basically saying they are the ones responsible for controlling artists. While Nicki never names any specific organization, she does admit she believes the music industry is spiritual warfare. During this part of the interview, she claims the industry is being used as a form of spiritual attack.
It was like constant spiritual warfare. I wish I would have known sooner that this music industry was such a spiritual experience, because I felt like I brought a knife to a gunfight.
Whoa.
Without knowing that, without having that information. I feel like, I was ill-equipped for what was ahead, and no one had given me a heads up. And I had to figure it out when I got there.
So did you just constantly feel pressure to, in those environments, when you have one group of people that are kind of in control, essentially, there's a lot of pressure put on anyone that could walk in that room, and you were obviously in rooms like that. So were you ever in a season, obviously not now, but were you ever in a season where you felt like you had to maybe compromise boundaries or something like that just to stay in the room?
Not specifically. With me personally, I don't feel like I ever did compromise for specific things or like in specific rooms. But I feel like overall, it was a compromise on what I knew to be true about, myself.
Yeah.
Like overall, I think that the music industry was a compromise and is a compromise. But thank God, I can honestly say that no, I don't feel that I was ever personally made to compromise. Like I feel like everything I did it willingly, and I spoke up a lot.
Yeah.
I spoke up a lot about things, and maybe that's why I was a bit of an outcast because they couldn't get me to just go along with whatever everyone else was doing most of the time. I had to really believe it in order.
She noted that while she was never directly instructed to compromise her morals, she found herself having to do it in order to fit in, which, if you think about it, is quite literally the same thing. If you have to become someone you're not and do things you don't agree with just to make it big, you're basically compromising yourself. It seems like, again, she wants to say the industry is bad, but only because of the specific group that does not like her. It makes you wonder if Nicki is truly speaking out because she thinks it's right, or if she is just doing it because she wants to call out people she does not like. Either way, Nicki is still firmly planted in the very industry she is criticizing. But if we listen to what she is saying about this industry she has been at the top of for over a decade, we learn that because of the environment, artists are naturally led on a path away from God. According to her, artists have to make sure to remain on the good side of certain powerful individuals who have the power to blackball them. And she also believes that artists are responsible for their influence over their fans. Most importantly, she makes it clear that she believes the music industry is very spiritual. This coming from one of the biggest rappers in the industry tells you a lot. But what do you think? Do you agree with Nicki Minaj? Do you think she's right about the industry? Or do you think she's just saying these things because of her issues with Jay-Z?
I believe there's some, spiritual warfare, some bad shit going on in the industry for sure. But is it as sinister, as I used to think? I don't know. I don't know if it's secret organizations and things of that nature, because there's bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? There's more money to make than the music industry. And if you were a fucking evil world conquering dude, would you be would you be worried about the music industry? Yes, but not that much. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I'm trying to take over countries and shit. I'm trying to own governments and shit. I don't know how far up the music industry is on that tier list. You feel me? When we think about like the most evil people on earth and shit, like even with Epstein Island, he had Trump. Like Trump was all over that fucking files, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's hella famous people, rich people all over those files, but a lot of people in the government. I feel like the government is far, far above the music industry. Like, if you wanted to control some shit and whatever, like, yeah, you kind of want the music to be in your favor, but you more so want to control the fucking government. You know what I'm saying? Have people do things that they don't even want to do, and they have no choice but to do it. You know what I'm saying? Am I tweaking? I feel like my conspiracy theories have elevated. I have elevated conspiracy theories now. Before it was like, oh, the music industry evil and they doing sacrifices for the music industry and you selling your soul and shit like that. Like, man. Now it's like same shit, but with the government. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas that really control shit. You feel me? But anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.